Hey guys, it's Tick and Hack.
Welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can just disintegrate me like water. Yeah.
It's a good show. You should watch it.
Nah.
I bet Shay would like it.
No. She
Gravity Falls.
She'd hate it. Every moment of it.
I somehow doubt that with every fiber of
I don't
it.
know why. You just don't know. You just don't understand, bro.
No, I feel like I know her pretty well.
You're just not on the level.
Let me in. Let me in. I promise I'm a normal person and can be trusted around human-type enemies. Wait a second.
No.
Does invading people count as an actual?
Should've.
249.
Ooh, well,
What is the point?
there's not an ungodly amount of, not bullshit, but like bullshit to look through. The blizzard is gone. I don't know why, and I'm okay with it.
Okay, then. I don't know how I died.
Excuse you, sir. Come on. No way. Fuck you, game.
No.
Shit pisses me off so much.
Oh, are we gonna play that game this morning?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I would like to. Thomas, you in?
No, I hate games.
Fuck you.
We're playing the game right now.
I'm not. It's a game called Life. It's a
Play
life.
the game every day.
It's a life called game.
Would you like to play Goblin Quest with us?
Sure. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a go. A little one offer. Jump. Can't believe you died to the first enemy you ran into.
I didn't die to him.
Can't believe you died to the first enemy you ran into.
I didn't die to the first enemy I ran into. I died to the second enemy I ran
Oh. That's okay. That one shoots spikes.
into. He
Oh,
killed me
yeah.
with purely melee attacks last time.
Oh.
Excuse you.
You can't roll way far enough fast enough.
Oh, I was hoping to hit right with that. Fine. He's open. He's weak. I sense weakness.
Ah. Well, are you excited to have your wheel back, Brandon?
Yes. I'm so happy, dude. I rode around, because I had to run errands. Oh, it was so nice.
Did you run around this morning with it?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good.
Hello? What?
Oh. I can't believe you didn't
What?
want to, like, take the V5 to go run errands.
The V5 wouldn't have made it. The V5 literally just doesn't have the range for everything I did on it.
Why not?
Just, you gotta go one trip, come back, charge it. Go out,
No.
come back, charge it. Go out, come back, charge it. See?
Soul Flash.
You get it done eventually.
Yeah, it's like a flashback.
Yeah, you get done eventually.
Oh gosh. Can I contract this?
North Warder Hood.
Northward Urban.
Whose bright idea was to spawn swamp?
I don't trust this thing at all.
Alright.
Die thing.
Oh, jeez.
Fucking rude. Ass mofo. How?
Oh,
Oh, wow. That was
Yeah, that's
dead.
one of the only problems with this stave I'm using. Or staff.
there it is.
Baba.
The wand I have, its casting height is super tall, so I can cast
Oh.
over like obstacles and stuff.
Oh,
But that
yeah,
means
yeah.
also if an enemy runs at me fast enough, I'll just shoot over their heads.
That's true.
So
No, you eat us tonight. No. You eat us tonight. You're on a diet.
The answer is yes. If you perish while invading another world and you die, your stuff drops first.
What?
Yep.
That's so stupid. That's never how it's worked in any of the other Souls-style games.
That's how it works in this. You want to freaking invade me.
It's
you get
fucking
punished.
dumb.
I don't know why you're complaining about punishing invaders.
No, it's not about punishing invaders. It's about punishing players just in general. Like, that sucks.
Also, which one is that one?
It's Elden Ring.
Oh.
The only game Connor's good enough to play.
Is it easier than these
Yes,
ones?
it's way easier in comparison.
Alright,
For a few reasons.
where's the already?
The biggest one being, if you're too weak for an enemy, you can just, like for an area, you can just really not fight that. Like, you can just not do that zone right now and go and level up somewhere easier to deal with.
You can't do that in these ones?
No, not really.
Why?
Because if you're having too hard of a time in the Forest of Fallen Giants, the only other place is to go to Hyde's Tower of Flame, which is a harder area. So,
Let's go back to the earlier.
there is no earlier area than the Forest of Fallen Giants, or the Hyde's Tower of Flame. You don't get to say no.
Sure,
I just did.
Well, you don't get to.
I just did.
Well, fuck you. You don't get to.
I did already. I've already said it. It's over.
Ah.
I'm saying shit. Shit.
Alright, this man is already dead.
He's talking about stuff he knows nothing about.
Like what? What are you talking about? Everything.
Like area layouts and difficulties and stuff in this game.
Your son's access to a mid-tier fight.
Ah,
Ah.
I just got sprayed in the face.
My fucker.
Yeah,
You turn on the
puppies. Oh. Glad we went to the same place though.
No.
I didn't mean to use that one.
Hey, it worked on this time.
Yeah, it's a good attack. It's way better at close range.
That's true. You actually hit him with the swing.
Yeah.
Oh, nice close. It's all white.
I was just hitting the face with ice.
It's all white.
I don't know about you guys. I love the smell of water.
Go smell water.
Water,
Like rain or
rain,
It's like tap water.
freaking, what is it called?
You like chlorinated tap water smell?
Sometimes.
That's kind of what
Friggin'.
it's like.
That's what I'm getting right now, and it's like a very specific type that's okay. Friggin', but like rainwater, especially river water, like when I ride by at night, it's so good. That crisp, it makes me want to jump in even though I die, like instantly.
Pass.
From exposure, of course.
Oh!
Rude.
Why don't you touch the pools of blood?
I don't need ghosts in my life.
What kind of ghosts?
The ghost kinds.
When you fight?
No, they just appear and get like they're just visually like noise. So I touched one blood stain and a bunch of dudes showed up.
I see.
They're all over there
Oh, I see.
because they don't do anything.
They just kind of hang out.
Yeah, they just fuck. This is God damn it. This is why I never beat this DLC the first time. There's so many dudes.
You just need to be more efficient at killing them.
I need to more efficiently put my dick in my ass.
What is their weakness?
Hot dog. Oh, actually, that's a
Hot
good point.
dog!
That's actually a really good point. Unfortunately, these three.
Guys, somebody's selling a golf cart in town for $500.
Wow.
Did you say a golf cart? Yes.
Do you need a golf cart?
Yes.
I was not talking to
The answer is yes.
you.
It says
Firearm and
Hyundai golf cart.
then use
Smokes.
great combustion.
It smokes.
Ah,
Won't stop letting it smoke.
shut the fuck up.
So rude.
Where is it? There it is. Dark Pyromancy Flame plus 10.
Dark Pyro, man, say. It's the Go Cube, Rubik's Cube.
Great Fireball, Fire Orb, and Great Combustion. Great Combustion.
No, not the Great Combustion.
Alright, we'll see. Because I have 40 faith now.
40 whole faith.
50 faith. I have a lot of faith. I have a shitload of faith.
Faith in what?
Faith. There we go. I hit him. I feel like it dealt some amount of damage.
Some.
Great fireball. Find it. How? Okay, there it is. Fire orb. Yeet.
Oh, you murdered that guy.
Yeah, I did.
Yeet. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that
Yeet.
damage.
It's more than even my soul spear. Soul arrow.
Makes sense. They're ice boys.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, that's a good point when you said what's their weakness. And I'm like, ugh. I have to at least try it.
What were you hitting them with?
Magic.
Just plain magic?
Yeah. And this thing,
Oh, I have a mace.
which is a magic base. Yeah.
Why it's not a fire mace?
I could make those kinds of things.
It's true.
Why are you
Good.
so responsible?
And I have a faith-based sword here. 204.
Oh.
251. So my mace deals more damage, but also the mace deals more base damage than the short sword anyways, so it's not
Yeah.
surprising.
Yeah, it's got an advantage.
Yeah.
If the other one had also been a mace, probably would have done a little more.
Maybe a little bit, yeah.
Woo! Woo!
Just sip right in
Oh,
front of
no.
that guy.
Oh, no. I've gone astray. Oh, burn.
Oh.
Fucking
I
sometimes you hate this game.
Made by the endless white mask. I don't even know who it is.
Oh god, oh god!
Oh my gosh. Please don't.
You!
Oh, I'm not strong enough to
I have
survive.
no idea what tank is barking.
He's barking at the universe. Universe. Well, I got stuck.
Honestly, what's
on
more
stick.
likely is he's barking at literally nothing.
Hey, you know? What's else a dog to do than to bark at the nothingness?
Oh, yep.
Ice rapier. I just picked up a rapier.
Well, you got one.
I forgot that's a thing these games do.
What?
Oh,
Oh, they're all like,
when something gets far enough away, it lowers its frame rate to help with processing power.
got it. Yeah.
And so the dogs running away look like shit.
all choppy.
I don't know if the dogs in this game teleport.
Maybe.
Because that's a
Maybe
thing dogs in the third game do. Is they teleport around
Yeah.
like fucking assholes.
Rude as hell.
Hey, it's that game I've been playing.
Yeah, the Dragon Ball Zero.
Barking Zero.
Zero Dragon Balls.
Now I'm
Zero balls touched by a dragoon. Would you let a dragon touch your balls if it made them magic?
If it made my balls magic?
Yeah.
Depends on what kind of magic they're gonna be.
I don't know.
Because if they're just
Like-
you have magic balls, they can cast spells if they want
The
to.
kind of
Have a
magic where
child
you
with
can
anyone.
No, you can have unprotected sex as much as you want with no drawbacks. Unless you choose them. Right?
Unless I choose-
So it's like, oh, we can have a kid, but you won't give me your STDs. Kind of
Oh.
thing. You know?
See, I was hoping it would have been one of those drawbacks where it's like without drawbacks of any kind, unless you want them to, and so it's like, all right, well,
Which is why
now-
I said that, because
yeah,
the kids, it's
well,
like
yeah, but now I can have sex, and the drawback is, I don't know, some rapist guys.
no,
That's
within
the kind of
within
magic.
limits,
But
obviously.
it's magic,
It
Brandon.
doesn't matter.
They're magic balls.
Within reasonable limits.
You come and they die. Could you imagine? That'd be some scary ass. That's definitely the moment where it's, when
That's
they pull
some,
their
like,
pants
lo-
down. You definitely don't want to be fighting them.
That's some light shit. You know?
So- in that case, I'll take the magic balls.
No, it's like you cannot catch STDs, but you can have children. But if you don't, you just fire blanks.
But I can
If
care.
you don't want to have children, you just fire blanks.
What if I want to not fire blanks and not have children?
No.
What? But what about the magic?
Well, that's the thing, is you can turn it on and off. So if you don't want children, you fire blanks. But if you do want children, you don't.
Yeah, but I want to not have children and also not fire blanks.
That's not how that works.
Why?
It doesn't negate everything.
It's fucking magic!
It doesn't have... It's not that kind of magic. I literally just said that.
Well, it's fucking trash magic.
No, it's a thing you can turn on and off.
It's trash magic.
No.
Why would I let a dragon touch my balls if all I get is trash magic?
It's not even trash.
All I
That's pretty
get-
good magic.
All I get is the power of wearing a condom. That's all I get.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Without wearing a condom.
Yo, I don't like it. It's terrible.
You're a fucking baby.
This is terrible superpower.
Super cheated.
I don't like it.
You had a dragon touch your balls. I don't know what else to tell you. Like,
Tell me why you couldn't give me better magic.
Yeah, what? Come on, man. I want magic balls. Not
have magic
sort
balls.
of magic balls.
I said there's... Yeah, you get sort of magic balls, and that's it.
No. I want real magic.
Well, that's all you get. So, take
no.
it or leave it.
No, he's not touching my balls.
Coward.
That dragon can keep his pervy self to away from me. Oh my god, he's stuck in the crevice.
Hello. I'm trying to find that.
Ah. Nice. Good timing. Oh. He's gonna get you.
What the fuck?
Think I got.
I should kill you. That's weird. You're very annoying sometimes.
Talking about touching magical balls. What if can I turn on and off the STDs?
Yeah.
Like, so I can just have any STD I want. whatever
you
I
have
want.
to get it, though. That's the thing. It's not...
Ugh.
Like, you either get it, or you don't get it.
Like if they have STDs.
If they have STDs, you cannot catch their STD. Or you can catch their STD. You can't forcibly give somebody else an STD you don't have.
So I have to have the STDs in order to choose the STD that I give somebody.
Yes.
You know, like I have to acquire the poison before I can use
Yeah,
it
but that
myself.
STD still affects you if you take it. You can't just turn off the negative effects of the STD.
Oh, okay. So I'm stuck with the STD forever, and it actually is like active, but
Yeah,
I
but
can
you
choose
can
whether or not to
choose
give it to
not
somebody.
to give it to somebody else as well.
Wait, but how would they know that? How would they take comfort from that?
You just don't tell them.
You just don't tell them. You assure them that if they ask that you don't have one,
Yeah, and then you might as well not have one.
because you're not giving them one.
Yeah.
So I was like, how could you, like, you're like...
That's straight up scumbag shit.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the no.
They contracted AIDS this whole
See, but
time.
that's just so lame though. What a lame power.
Look,
All these
man,
powers
you
are-
got fondled by a dragon and that's it.
I
Alright?
can't just give people STDs.
Let's
No!
get this straight. So you want to...
You want to be a supervillain. That's what you
I
want.
want to have some ability of any kind.
You're trying to sell us getting fondled by a dragon.
No, I
Like,
said...
You'll have these super cool powers.
I didn't say
bro.
super cool. I said you now have magic balls, and this is the magic in your balls.
And these magics suck.
That's it.
You
I
can-
never said they were amazing. I said that they were magic.
Wait, so I can't stop myself from getting STDs?
No, you can stop yourself from
Okay.
getting STDs.
I can stop. At least there's that. That's about the best part so far that I've heard. Is you cannot get STDs.
If you so choose.
Yeah, if you so choose. And for some reason you can choose to get them. But
Yeah.
you will be stuck with them. But if you want, you can also take revenge on everybody else you have sex with afterwards and give them.
Yes.
So,
It's impossible for you to catch AIDS from it.
yeah, see, this sounds exactly like you have the magical powers of condom.
Yes. Without the drawbacks of a condom.
Yeah, the drawbacks of a condom. That's it.
Oh, this sucks so much.
Yeah, no, all I've ever heard about condoms is that it, like, is worse to wear a condom than sex. I don't know why.
But freaking, I don't know.
Did you just say eh?
Eh, it can be, depending. It comes and goes. Oh, but freaking, yeah, what a terrible power.
It's not a bad power.
I mean,
It's not an objectively bad power.
like,
It's not a good power, but it's not a bad
Why is this dragon war fondling your balls?
I don't know.
It's a gay
It was just a random question I asked.
Well, let's get a
And then you got into the whole, okay, what's the extent of said powers? Like, freaking.
We had to come up with some lore
You're
for
gonna
these
blame
powers.
him for trying to like clarify the power he gets.
I get magic balls. They just are magic. I like the idea though
They
that
just glow. They're just a flashlight.
forever too. You can't turn it off. But I like the idea that like the magic, your balls become magic and they can cast spells whenever they want to. But because they're just
Your balls are also sentient, though.
no, your
just-
balls are just not sentient.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
See, they can do magic stuff, but they can't because they also just aren't aware of it.
I was just thinking like just weird funny parents like unlimited power. Hands just set aflame.
But not the rest of your body is magic, so you burn to death. It's like, oh my god, it's hot.
Okay, would you rather have a dick as bright as the sun? Or
So no pants can hide it.
the whole condom without a condom power?
Oh, it's a tough one.
I really don't think so.
Because arguably, the glowing penis is more useful.
Yes, but you would also theoretically have the ramifications of the sun being in your pants.
I'm just gonna wear the darkest of dark condoms.
No, there are a lot of
Specialty
problems
made.
with having the sun attached to your
It's
body.
not the sun. You said it's as bright as the sun.
So it's essentially the sun,
yeah.
which implies it would be hot as the sun.
No, you said as bright.
Yeah, I guess, but
It doesn't
like
have to be as hot as the
freaking-
sun. If it is,
that
then I'm
bright-
fucking dead.
that brightness has to come from somewhere.
But I'm dead, and
And-
everybody else is dead along with me.
That's my thought process. There is that. Oh,
Alright,
fuck you, game.
let's see how
I
effective
fucking
this works.
rolled in there and it just didn't work.
So, it's just sad.
I want to die. What? Did they patch this?
I don't like this game.
There are a lot of really stupid would you rather questions.
Oh, well, yeah, of course.
It's great though.
Just gotta come up with some really good ones. I like the. I heard of a game called.
Pick your poison.
No. It's called the Monkey's Foot or Monkey's Paw. I know the Monkey's Paw is an actual like thing that you.
It's like a magic item
Yeah, that gives you.
that
like,
gives
wishes.
you 3 wishes, but with like genie-like side effects.
Yeah, exactly, and that's the idea behind the game. Is that you come up with something.
And the next person comes up with the drawback.
Yeah, to be like.
That's the thing that
and
people
make it
always
as hard
do.
as
It's
you
all
can.
like, oh, freaking name a superpower, but the first person to comment gets to choose its drawback,
Yeah. pretty
like
much.
its side effect.
Exactly. But I think this one makes a lot of sense. It's just straight up like, oh, I want to do this. And then I heard on TikTok, and it was really funny, because the guy was like, let's play this game or whatever, and the guy was like, okay. He's like, okay, you start. And then the guy says, I want all pedophiles to disappear. And then the guy's all like, they're all invisible.
Oh no! See, that's funny because I thought of the exact same thing.
It's just like, oh
like
no.
immediately, I'm like, yeah, they're invisible now.
Yeah, now you
Like-
can't see them.
You want to play that game?
That's fucking rough, man. Could you imagine? And then it's just like all out of a group of friends, one guy's just like, why am I invisible all of a sudden?
Oh jeez. Does it count all non-awakened pedophiles?
No. But every time you become a pedophile, you just become invisible.
Okay.
You know, because you got to keep it going for the rest of eternity. Otherwise, it just dies off with a generation. And then it's only dangerous for the next like 50 years.
Only children can see them now.
No! No! That's rough. So why does everything have to have a side effect? I like the good old days when you could just say, I want to be super, and then you'd be super. Not super retarded. Oh. You know what I was just thinking of? I just thought of Jumanji. the board game you specifically bought.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking about it. I was like, man, what a sad game that was.
It's clearly just for children. I mean,
yeah, it was very
it would
obvious.
be. I think it would be a very fun game to play if you had like 6 people and you're all drinking.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like,
and because like obviously everybody has to attempt whatever it is.
Right, and so like even that one where it's like fill a glass to the brink and then walk across the room without spilling it. Like any adult person can just do that.
Yeah, exactly.
But
if
a
you're
drunk adult person is basically just a toddler. So
yeah, exactly. So they're more likely to actually spill it and cause problems.
and then as a consequence you have to drink more. Like
Of course, obviously.
because that's the way drinking games work.
It's just you gotta keep up the train.
Oh, I killed him. Cool. But like, yeah, no. I think I said that when we played it. It's like, no, I think this game would be dope as hell if we were all like blasted and like 2 or 3 more people.
We're all getting blasted.
Anyway, so I started blasting.
No.
There are a lot of games that are like that. They just get better with the more people, the more drunk people you have. Like, yeah, just sort of generally speaking.
It's just a classic. Drunk people make for some funny shenanigans.
True. Okay. Here we go, I guess.
Here we go, I guess.
Come on, idiots.
Oh, we're back to this spot again?
There are 4 dudes here and they all have magic. Go fuck yourself, Thomas.
Look at your balls falling. Maybe you can give them some STDs.
Shut the fuck up.
I figured it out. Oh, wait, no, because it doesn't matter. Oh, that's
What?
tough. I was thinking, oh, I know how to make this power actually, like, deadly. Just AIDS.
Yeah, but then you would
Yeah,
have
I know,
to
but then
take
I was
the
like-
stuff for it.
And then I would also, like, die from AIDS because I have it.
I mean, no, there are like like there's medicine you can take that like suppresses AIDS, literally to the point where people have had like kids and spouses who don't have AIDS.
Yeah, but it's just one of those things. It's like, it's not worth what you have to deal with.
Yeah, for sure.
Because if it was kind of like, I just have it in my body, but I can turn it off, then it's like, oh yeah, now I've got a way of like...
That's part of the reason I explicitly said, no, you have all the side effects of them still.
It's rude as
Now
fuck.
you just have the thing, you can just choose not to pass it on whenever you please.
I just choose better. I choose a better magic. Look at that animal.
Yeah.
What game was I playing? Oh, I was playing Diablo 2.
Not surprising.
No. Played it for like a little bit. I beat Act 2. That wasn't today, I was like a couple days ago.
You have a lot more time to do that kind of stuff now, though.
I do. But I don't. I watch it.
Fair.
Yeah. Freaking. I was watching this anime, and like, it is surprising. So obviously, now that I'm not like a horny teenager anymore, I cannot stand those like shitty harem animes anymore because they're just so fucking
Right.
boring.
They are.
There's
At least, like,
just there's no substance.
so High School DxD is just one of those shitty harem animes.
Yeah, of course.
But it has that substance. It
Yeah.
has a story. It has character to like
Yeah, it
develop
has-
into
it
new
does have
people.
stuff,
Like
yeah.
it has those elements.
Yeah, at the very least, it
And-
has enough that keeps you entertained.
Right. And like the jokes land and all this other stuff. So I wouldn't mind rewatching it because it's like actually an okay show.
Yeah.
But like Rosario plus Vampire,
Oh, it's so bad.
freaking years ago, I'm like, oh, I'll just go rewatch it. It's been a little while, and I couldn't even make it through the first like 2 episodes
It's
because
rough.
it's so bad.
It's just boring. All it is just like etchy garbage.
Yeah,
That's it.
you don't even get to see Booba or anything.
No, it's just clothed etch, which is like not how that works.
It's like the worst kind
Yeah,
of
it's-
ecchi.
It's terrible. But the reason I bring it up because I was started watching an anime like that, and it was just literally like this guy got or just like appeared in this world or whatever, you know, isekai shit,
Yeah.
and
Did you learn anything about this guy other than he is from a different place?
yeah, that's it. You just learn that he's
Okay.
from like
Okay.
our world, and that's fucking all you get. And he's got some like OP sword or something, and
What the fuck?
oh my god. But no,
Shitty rats.
freaking, we get oh my god,
Fucking Jesus. I just
Beyblades.
got boom wheeled.
But no, freaking, yeah, he just appears here, and then like one of the first things that becomes his like goal is to buy a slave girl to have sex with him.
What?
That's it.
What is
Jesus.
And it's so bland because it's like, because a lot of the time you spend exploring like a dungeon or like some labyrinth or
What
something.
anime is this?
And fucking
Bad one.
Yeah, bad, not good anime. And so you go into this dungeon, and all it is like brick, like dark brick tunnels with a green haze everywhere. That's it. The whole tunnel. No changes anywhere. Just straight up the most boringest design ever.
Right.
And then the enemies are ents, like human trees.
Oh,
Damn.
I was hoping to just run past them.
But like, it's just so boring.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just like watching it, and I'm just like, I'm just passing. That's all. Just passing.
Yeah, no, that sounds awful.
Yeah, it was. I mean, like, yeah, it's got the edge in it, I guess.
Yeah, but that's worth nothing if
Yeah, the story
actual
is. Yeah.
like show is bad.
Well, it felt kind of like I was watching anime porn, but like they kind of tried a little bit harder to
Right.
make it a show.
Have you watched?
That's what it felt like.
Have you watched Interspecies Reviewers?
No, I know what it
It's-
is though.
Yeah, it's kind of like that, except like the characters and like the humor are just on point enough that like it's okay that all it is just fucking titties, basically. You know what I mean? I'm gonna die.
Why are you staying?
I was trying to get past him.
Obviously, it wasn't happening.
Rolling into people is supposed to call us a small amount of hit stun, and then he didn't move at all. Okay?
You were more likely to get past him if you killed him.
I couldn't kill him. He has a shield, which is a problem in and of itself.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think I got to episode like 7.
Oh my god.
Yeah, out of 12. I
Holy
fucking
shit.
tried, man. I tried. But then I got there, like today, I watched the last one that I did, and I was like, I'm just gonna exit this window and never look back at this anime ever again.
That's the right choice.
Because like, oh my god, like, oh.
So to clarify, you watched Rosario Plus are you?
no.
This is completely. I'm talking about a completely different anime that I had just recently started watching that made me
No.
realize how much my tastes have changed.
Especially since like high school.
Yeah, since being a fucking horny teenager, and now I'm not. So it's like the shitty shows with harems and
It
stuff.
just doesn't. Well, that's
It
the thing.
just doesn't
I think Harems
work.
like exploded as like a series, like an anime concept for a long time, for years, and then it just. I think it's just dying off now.
No, I think it's still just as strong.
Yeah.
I think it's just
because there will always be horny teenagers.
yeah. It's just we don't watch that shit anymore.
Yeah.
So that's why it feels like it's dying. But I bet you anything you could find tons of new ones coming out
Yeah.
that are all just the same copy and paste. Here's a bunch of hot girls of all the same types that you know. Like
Wasn't
the
Rent a Girlfriend a harem kinda?
kinda. It was definitely not the traditional harem. That's for
Yeah,
sure. 'Cause
but,
it's
like-
I think as far as when I watched it, because it's like 2 seasons, it's like 2 girls that I can remember, and that's about it. It's not good. But
Don't hit me, don't
it was
hit me,
actually
don't
a decent show.
What the fuck? Is that shit?
Yeah, it was a decent show. It wasn't just some guy, piles of women throwing themselves at him for no reason.
Yeah, at all.
Yeah.
Like, why do you love me? I don't know.
That's part of the reason High School DxD is so good, is it gives a reason for all the characters to like Issei,
Okay.
True.
except for Rias.
Yeah, except for Rias. I think Rias is just she just
Well-
does.
Freaking,
Yeah.
Well, here's a question. So, does this have anything to do with the that freaking demon that killed him?
There was not a demon that killed him.
Yeah. Wasn't
No,
there?
it was a fallen angel.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yes.
Yeah. I think the reason Rias might have liked him was probably started out as an escape from her like responsibilities as like the grimace, the grimace, as
The grimace
heir.
shape that makes you come.
No, oh, Brandon!
I tried to turn around!
Why are you moving at all?
I was trying to stand in a spot so I could just walk off the elevator and it goes back up.
Ah, women. Anyway.
I fucking should kill you.
God. But anyways, so as the heir or whatever, having to marry the heir of the Phoenix people.
Oh, wait, but didn't they
Yeah.
kill her fiance?
No, but they
kill
beat
him.
his ass.
They beat him ass and scarred his
Wasn't he
manhood.
killed, basically?
Huh?
Wasn't he also just killed?
Yes.
Yeah. But no, freaking. Yeah, I don't know. I think she just had a weird thing for him for some reason.
I mean, I guess I don't think she had anything for him, but then he saved her from an engagement she clearly didn't want.
I could see that one. Yeah, so I think it started out with her trying to use him to like get out
And
of
like
it.
he gave up his jerkin arm for her or whatever.
Yeah.
That's a big commitment from a high school student.
It's true. But so I think I have to rewatch it and really like analyze it. But yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I think it's a moment that.
Whereas
you,
all
like,
the other
see.
ones, for sure, like he has like they have like real human emotions that drive them towards liking Issei. Like even to some extent, Kiba,
Yeah.
who's a
Kiba.
fucking guy,
Yeah.
has a good reason to be in love with Issei.
God, I haven't watched that show in so long. What are the? Okay, so I know Konako's was had to do with her sister, right?
Yeah, he proved he like basically had her prove to herself that she didn't have
Yeah.
to be like her sister.
Yeah, she didn't have. She also didn't have to hide who she was.
Yeah.
As like a fox girl. So yeah, she always
Cat
pretended.
girl, but
yeah,
whatever.
she pretended not to be or whatever.
Yeah.
Forever. So anyways, yeah, that's her reason. What was the? forget-
And the blue hairs.
Oh, is it-
Zenobia was just blatantly like
Yeah, Shinobi's like you have strong.
Yeah.
like
Goodness power.
genes, like
So you're gonna baby me up.
yeah.
So I'd call hers less of love and more of just procreation.
Well, I think that she warmed up to him.
Yeah, but like it's more animal attraction than love,
Yeah.
which like whatever.
Freaking has
That one's a bit of a different thing.
Yeah,
but
and
like
then obviously Asuna, freaking, she was like he gave her freedom from
the church.
the church, which basically enslaved her.
Yeah.
And so
Not
that,
even basically.
Oh,
did
that-
enslave
and
her.
then
and
tried
then
to
we're gonna
sacrifice her.
sacrifice her.
Yeah, yeah,
In
exactly.
the name of Lucifer or whatever.
Exactly.
Like,
So
yeah.
so yeah, no, that's like a totally valid reason.
For sure.
Let's see what else is there. What's the black girl's name?
Akano.
Yeah, that's what I think it is. I think it's Akano.
It is Akano.
Who's her? Oh, she. I think hers was similar to
Konako.
Konako, where it's like
with her dad was like
an
a
angel.
shitty person.
Well, her dad was an angel,
Yeah.
and
her mom was
yeah,
a
she
human,
was
and then her dad didn't help them out at all when her mom died.
yeah,
Like,
yeah, and so he helped her accept that whole
And, like-
thing, and then also accept her angelic powers and combine the two demon and angel
Yeah.
powers together to like, you know,
She had like one of each
Better.
wing and everything.
yep.
only because she let herself.
Because she was already half fallen angel.
Yeah,
Oh shit.
but yeah. So anyways, so that's her. Who else even is there? Is that everybody?
Um,
Oh.
it got worse later on, but like Irina, the angel chick,
Oh yeah,
liked
the
him
pigtails.
because Zenobia and her are really good friends, and like Issei's the whole reason they can still be friends after she was turned into a demon.
Oh yeah, well she was an angel, and then she got turned into a demon.
Yeah.
Or she got turned into an angel, then a demon.
No,
Wait.
Irina was just turned into an angel.
Yeah, you're right.
And then Zenobia was turned into a demon because she found out God wasn't real and was cast out from the church.
Yeah. There's some. No, I don't think there. I didn't think that girl even liked him.
She does. It's pretty clear in season 4. But
I mean, what else?
ah shit.
I don't think there are any other ones.
There's the Valkyrie, but
Oh man,
that one's more animal attraction as well.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I
But
don't really
that's
count most of anybody else because, as far as I'm aware, they don't like linger with it at all.
No.
So they might as well just be weird side characters
Sellsword the Loot.
that are in love with him, which is like a little different.
Right. The freaking heiress to the Phoenix family or whatever. You know the one.
Oh, yeah, I do.
The little sister of the guy he beat the ass of.
Yeah.
Freaking, she had a brother complex, and that's why she likes Issei.
Yep.
Because Issei fucking put her brother in his place.
Yeah, freaking touched his butthole.
Huh.
Yep, I remember that. I like how they were. Oh, what was Kaiba?
Kiba?
Kiba.
Kaiba is from a
Yeah,
different
it's true.
series.
Kaiba.
I summoned Blue Eyes White Dragon.
And they have thorns, so if I hit them, I take damage too.
So what was it? What was his deal?
It was like the church had groomed him to wield a holy sword, and then
Yeah.
abandoned him when he was a failed project.
Yeah.
And then Issei just helped him out a bunch, or whatever.
Yeah, like gave him purpose again. It's the classic. He gives everybody purpose in their lives.
Yeah.
Rejuvenates their existence, and then they're like, "We love you forever."
Hexer Nikolai.
But let's see what else. Oh, you're having your way with that guy.
Yeah, well, he's not fighting me, so.
I know. But oh yeah, then he makes the holy demon sword,
Yeah.
and everybody's like, God is dead.
Because nothing like that could exist if God wasn't dead.
Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
Which I think is hilarious. And then they're right.
Yeah, God died during the Great War or whatever.
And the 4 great demon kings too.
Yeah, so it's like,
Which is so funny to me.
what even how this even happen?
A major plot point of the series is finding out that God is actually dead.
Yeah, there is no God. But also, it started going wacky, you know, with the whole like, all the like different mythologies.
Yeah.
Because it was like, oh, angels and demons, and that's all that matters. And then it was like, oh, well, now there's also like the Norse mythology.
Yeah.
Enjoy. And it's like, what? How does this make any sense? How does this play into anything? So that's what you have to start questioning.
For real, dude.
Because you're like, okay, well, so apparently that war couldn't have been all that big because the Norse mythology didn't give a shit about it.
No, I thought they did.
I mean, they might have given a shit, but they weren't like, you know, it wasn't like this huge thing for them.
No, it's the whole reason they showed up to help Issei when they got jumped in the war game. Or whatever. You know what I mean? It was because it was like... and Issei's the great unifier or some shit like that. Some stupid thing.
Well, he's like the dragon hero or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, there's only like 2
Red
of them.
Dragon.
Yeah. Freaking, I like the fact though that like, oh, was it Lucifer's son or whatever became the dragon guy because he was also like half human or some shit.
Yeah. Because
And-
he was half human, Lucifer's son became the White Dragon Emperor.
Yeah, and so he's also like Lucifer's son and also the White Dragon Emperor.
Yeah, so he's the strongest Dragon Emperor to exist.
Yeah.
Past, present, or future.
Yeah, and he was all, and like what the other guy was all like, so basically your existence is a joke.
Yeah.
A joke on everything.
That
Because
was a
it's like-
say so.
Yeah, because it's like you literally just happen to be half human, which allowed you to possess the Dragon Emperor.
Yeah. Or the Dragon Emperor to possess it.
Yeah, well, possessed it as just.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yeah, it's a whole thing.
I thought that was hilarious because then the
I think
idea
it's
was
funny that he was paired with Issei,
Oh, yeah.
who is
known to be the weakest.
literally the weakest Dragon Emperor Red Dragon Emperor to exist, past,
Yeah.
present, or future.
But he is actually getting stronger to the point where he was beating that guy.
Yeah, through the power of friendship and emotions.
Yeah, the emotional friendship powers.
I was told this guy's a liar. Why are you running away from me?
Because he's a liar. He doesn't want to
Seriously.
fight you. That's the lie. But, what a bitch. But yeah, so, I mean, I think that's really funny.
Yeah,
And then Issei's whole motivation is just like boobs and shit. That's the whole caveat.
that's one of my favorite lines. Is well, your precious master's like triple D cup or whatever is about to become with much smaller,
They get-
and he's like, oh, I couldn't even imagine Rias with a normal rack, and then how dare you? This is for Asia's itty bitty titties.
Yeah.
This is for Kodako. She's still growing. Kind of shit.
Yeah, exactly. It's just freaking stupid.
His motivation is pure muscle.
It's
Pretty much.
so stupid. It's amazing.
Oh, freak,
New
dude.
game. I hate shit like that so much.
Hey, stop.
But yeah, so you know, it's a decent little show. It's funny.
It was
Yeah.
pretty good for its time.
It
The
has
first
its-
3 seasons are way better than the 4th one.
Well, I think the problem was just because like they deviated from the source material,
Yeah.
but then they were cleared for a 4th season, and they're all like, "Fuck, we don't have one because we actually just dissed every part of the original source material in that last season," and so they actually just had to like backtrack to where like the end of the last season, the 3rd season, just didn't happen.
Yeah,
Like, it
which
just
fucking
wasn't real.
sucked. The
Yeah,
end
it
of the
was just
3rd season was way better than the beginning of the 4th.
Yeah, so it just like was like, oh yeah, something completely, all that stuff that happened, yeah, that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Epic Heroes finish is gone.
Yeah.
Also, we changed the art style.
Well, yeah, but
Yeah, but like that just happens sometimes.
yeah,
like that's
different
not a
studio.
problem.
Yeah, different studio got its hands on it.
Freaking, I'm still upset that they made another season of Tokyo Ghoul when they should have.
Which season was it?
Season 3. Season
What?
3, Tokyo Ghoul is just bad.
What happened at the end of the second one?
He like, they presented it as our main character guy who was like half ghoul or whatever, fucking died.
He died.
Yeah, that's what they presented it as. But then the 3rd season started with him being owned by the government as like a dog, basically, who didn't know how strong he was or anything like
Sounds
and,
great.
Like he headed a special ghoul-only department of the ghoul hunting.
You're right.
thing.
I remember that. Damn, it's been so long since I watched that. But yeah, no, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it's a lot putting. I don't know, man. Sometimes
That's a boss arena.
it
I
feels
can
like.
feel it.
You didn't kill that guy.
Man,
Also, what happened to your follow?
here it is. He fucking finished his thing and went home. I'm gonna die.
You missed.
Don't hit.
And you're dead.
Just don't hit.
He's got a huge ass freaking lance.
And the hitbox on it is all fucked.
Yeah.
Really?
It was a good show.
Yeah. Fucking love Tokyo Ghoul. It's so good.
You never got to really be with this girlfriend.
Nope. And they got together like right at the very end of the
Yeah,
series.
they got to have sex once, and
I don't think they did.
then that was it.
I don't think they did. I think they're just like, yeah, let's, like, we'll do this after the war is over, and then didn't because he fucking died.
No, I think he came real hard.
I'm just happy Toka got her own coffee shop, which was literally her only like want in life was to own her own coffee shop.
Oh, man, what a silly show.
It's a good show though. I fucking loved Tokyo Ghoul.
I'm in the process right now with Shay to watch Attack on Titan all the way through.
Attack on Titan's mid though.
It's got some really good like hype in it though. I
That's
think,
true. There's some dope fights and stuff.
and I think right now we're getting close to the scene where freaking no the Ervin. The whole scene where they're all sprinting at the Monkey Titan.
Oh, like
And-
the suicide charge?
Yeah, and you get that whole sequence right
that was-
before Leve shows up and fucking rails everybody.
honestly, when you think about it, that whole scene was freaking crazy.
No,
like,
of course it was.
straight up, the scouts are like, okay, we have to buy time for Levi to kill and make a distraction for Levi to kill all of the Titans so he can solo the Beast Titan. And
I'm just.
it's gonna kill him.
I think it's cool that they just totally believed that Levi could kill the Beast Titan by himself.
Dude, he fucking had his way with that guy.
Yeah, he had him dead to rights.
It's really funny because I like to think that when they were like doing the planning on the board, that was actually the least, like the smallest problem with the whole plan. The biggest problem when planning is like, are enough of us going to survive for long enough to blind the Titan so Levi can get out there
Yeah.
and kill all of them? And they're like, this is the most skeptical part, and he did. They managed to blind him and keep him distracted for long enough for Levi to kill all of the Titans, and then absolutely body him.
Now I don't remember exactly what the circumstances were for why they all charged the guy on horseback.
I think the issue was he was standing right outside of a gate. He was bombarding them with rubble.
Oh, and there was nothing out there,
There was
too.
nothing. There's no forest. There's no buildings. He destroyed everything, and he had a bunch of Titans that were guarding him.
Yeah, and,
So-
and everything was just out of reach to where everybody had to close the distance through rock fire.
Yeah, literally because he was just shelling them. Like
Yeah.
he literally was just chucking rocks at them over and over and over.
Oh
again.
yeah, and then the houses they were standing behind were almost obliterated. So they're like, well, we're basically gonna die anyways.
Yeah.
So let's just make it as hard as we can to, like,
And
for
the
him to kill us.
The scout corps basically was annihilated.
Oh yeah.
There was almost nobody left.
Well, yeah, well, because everybody was just getting freaking murdered.
Yeah, but isn't it funny to think that freaking apparently the idea was that the guy who had the ability to command Titans like told all of the people in the mainland, like, yeah, don't come to our island, don't bother us, otherwise I'm going to take all of the Titans I put in the wall and I'm going to come back and kill all of them.
Yep.
And such a long time passed that they decided to poke the tiger or the dragon with a stick.
Yep.
And inadvertently, I mean, granted, they were so close to getting away with it. If Aaron had just died, they probably would have gotten away with it. But he didn't die, and he managed to get access to the freaking all of the requirements necessary,
No, actually, it would have required his dad to die.
which he did because his dad, he ate his dad.
Well, I know, but his dad had died during the onslaught. in
Oh,
the
or like to
initial-
another Titan.
No, or just getting crushed by the rock that crushed the house or whatever.
Oh,
You know?
like his mom, yeah, just
Yeah, because his dad was the command titan at that time.
which is crazy.
And
to
he
think
had
about,
just happened to leave right before they attacked.
which is just absolutely insane.
Yeah.
But again, literally, if they had never gone and poked the thing with a stick, it probably would have been A-okay. But no, they went and poked it, and Aaron managed
Well,
to survive.
It wasn't. They didn't just poke it for no reason.
damn
Do you not know the reason why they assaulted the
Why they invaded? No.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why they invaded.
The reason that they sent over those Titan shifters to test the waters was because on the mainland, technology was getting so
yeah, they had
advanced.
anti-Titan like
Well, yeah.
like guns
Well,
and
yeah,
battleships.
So
and
what
all
was happening was the Titan forces were becoming less and less useful in war, and then the country that owned them, that's all they had. They didn't because they never specialized in anything.
Like they had
better.
Titans. Like,
Exactly, but since other countries were now being able to kill their Titans
Oh, they couldn't.
so easily,
Yeah.
what they needed was they needed the command Titan ability to make more Titans faster and control them in really great numbers.
Wait, so the
Because
beast,
all they could
Beast Titan was the only one that was able to do that?
Yeah, he was the only one that was in, and the only reason he was able to control the Titans at all was because he was of royal blood.
So what was the plan to like for the Beast Titan to eat him, or for somebody else to eat him?
It was probably I think it was for the Beast Titan guy to acquire the command Titan ability, and then he would have full control over all Titans and Titan shifters as well. And so like he would have,
Which is
so they would
crazy.
become way stronger.
Which is crazy because it makes you wonder where were all of the Titans just over time coming from? Because
Like
the
over on the mainland or on the island.
on the island.
Oh,
Because
because
they were sending them.
Yeah.
They were making Titans.
it was a punishment. So anybody who like was from basically that race of people that can be turned into Titans. Because not everybody can. Be. Just a specific race can. And as punishment for those people, they would drag them to the island, inject them with the fluid, and kick them off the wall onto the island, and that's where all the new Titans came from.
That's freaking crazy.
Yeah, so that's
how
how they did it.
populous was this nation?
It's massive. We're talking like this island is like the size of like
Well, no,
and like
not,
that, like
not the one that airs.
well, I know, but that's like a tiny island, and we're talking like, I don't know, the rest of the world.
So this was probably like Rome, basically. Like just made. It's like we have so many people.
Oh, actually, no. Somebody did a map comparison, and they actually showed that it's that their world is actually just fucking. So the island is actually just Madagascar, basically, and
It's
then
not that big.
well, yeah, the island where the main story takes place is Madagascar, and then the rest of it is whatever that continent's right next to it.
Africa?
Is it Africa?
It is Africa.
Yeah, so Africa.
So-
and that's the rest of the world.
So it's probably like 100 times at least.
Well, yeah, whatever size Africa is, that's how much other country there is off that island. And that, so it's like a whole ass world. And like, they're just,
So
yeah.
there's just a lot of them, so it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Because like
Millions
I've
of
only ever seen like it looks like they take their criminals and their insane people, and then the Beast Titan would just like they would just drop them over like their enemies, and they just turn them into Titans, and just just Titan shower people.
Yeah.
But it's crazy. Like it really is crazy. Because like in straight up fights, like they needed stuff like Zeppelins to like drop Titans directly on people, because like. Otherwise, it's like send Titans. Like they had to use their own infantry. Like they had just normal people fighting as well.
Yep.
And I'm like, it's crazy because you couldn't deploy Titans with infantry because the Titans just eat people, presumably in their feral state.
Yeah, but that's the thing too is, what was it? The people that can be turned into Titans are looked at as less than human. And so they
Once they
treat
can
them all.
forcefully be turned into Titans.
Yeah, because they're a specific blood type or whatever, not blood.
So there are
but
people
they're like
that
they're,
can,
a race of people.
Yeah.
It's genetic lines.
It's
so there are people that can become Titans,
Yeah.
and there are people that can forcefully be turned into
No.
Titans.
There are only people who can be turned into Titans and those that cannot.
So the
And-
people that cannot look down on the people that can.
Yeah.
That's
And-
weird.
Well, the reason is because, so what happened was, the king who basically created the Titans initially, he basically made it so that his race of people were the only ones that could be turned into Titans or whatever, and then he just took over the entire world. He succeeded in world domination and subjugated every other human type.
Yeah, Titans.
He just
against,
did.
like, knights.
He just did it. And then, after generations of kings, one of the kings decided, I'm done with this, being like an overruler and super war-bound and stuff. And so he took all of his people, or most of them, and then went to the island and said, don't bother me or I will raise the world or whatever.
Hey, wait, so
everybody
he just let them do whatever. He just like,
He just
make
fucking
your own
left.
governments and
Yeah,
freaking, wow.
he just fucking left.
So all of the all the people that could be turned into Titans
Yeah.
left.
Well, he took most of them with
Okay,
him,
substance.
and then some got left behind,
So-
and those are the ones that got subjugated by the rest of humanity
I
and
wanna-
treated as less than
I
human.
want to clarify. What was the whole spiel in history where like apparently like a queen had that ability and she died and they didn't want to lose that power so that her family ate her? What was that about? Was that like the first Titan shifter? Was like the queen of that people? And
I don't know specifically about that one, but
It
yeah.
is crazy though. Have you seen the rumbling happen?
A rumbling.
The rumbling. It's where Eren becomes the attack titan and moves to raise the world with all of the colossal titans. Literally,
No.
all of the colossal titans that are in the world, he has them break free and then crosses the ocean and invades them and literally.
Oh, that must be like in future seasons.
It's out already.
Well, it is, but I haven't seen it yet.
Okay, it's wild, dude.
Well, yeah,
It's
that
crazy
was the plan.
Because Attack Titans, they had weapons, like the largest guns they had could kill colossal titans. The moment those are destroyed, like field guns don't work anymore because they're too big.
Yeah.
They're too big. It takes too much putting down to kill a colossal titan if you don't have like a battleship or something.
Yep.
To kill them.
And that was the reason why they wanted the Command Titan ability, is because they wanted to regain their superiority in war
Yeah.
against other nations.
They wanted to conquer.
And I don't even think they could create colossal titans.
Really?
Yeah, I
Wait,
think
then
that-
how did that one guy? How was he able to turn into one?
Because that's his Titan shifting ability.
Oh, so he just had.
So,
it was
so
just
you
one.
they would have access to one colossal Titan that can have human thought all the time. But
Which
that's it.
Was devastating.
Yeah, but that's the
If-
only one that they have.
If it was only devastating, it's really funny when you think about it that freaking the people on the mainland, technologically speaking, were just outshining them completely. Like they were modernizing. They had
Yeah.
modern fortifications. like actual Titan killing weaponry on a scale that the people on the island did, and they actually evolved their technology through a rational route. Like, oh, cannon, make better cannon, evolve cannon. Cannon is good. Them like, let's have hideous gear where we can fly around trees and buildings and chop their heads off.
Pretty much.
Like, why does your technology evolve so stupidly?
But yeah, so anyways, it was very interesting. It's a very interesting lore thing, and
And then Aaron kills everybody. Forget it. I don't know. Do you think it's just? Do you think Aaron's actions are justified? Crossing the ocean and wiping out an entire.
I don't know. I have to finish watching the entire show to understand just how far he went.
And you're watching it with Shay.
Yeah, and so I'm not like blazing through it or anything. I think we just finished. We just did finish, or just about to finish season 2.
Fair
Oh,
enough.
we did. Yeah, 'cause season 3 is another 20 like something episode. Yeah, so I want to be on season 3.
I like barely watched season 2, part 1.
There's no part 1 to season 2.
Oh, whatever. I fucking barely watched that. Season 2.
Yeah.
Maybe the first half of season 2. The last thing I really remember is the thing with the guy where he dies and they fight the boys.
Oh, that's season 3. But yeah, no. Shay and I originally watched season 1, 2, 3, and then 4 part 1. But that was back before they stated that was part 1 of season 4.
Yeah.
And so we thought it was the end, and so we watched it, and then it wasn't the end, and it was like, great. Now we're just gonna have to wait for the rest of it to come out. And obviously it came out a while ago, and we just haven't bothered to watch it. Now we're starting it again. But, you know,
Thomas is gonna shoot the dog.
not again. Also, we're at our time.
Yeah, let me kill this guy.
Yeah, there's a lot of lore to that show, and it's very intense. I definitely will say I think Aaron went like a little like a little bit in the sense of like he was so overly justified with his actions that he started to ignore what he was actually doing. Because like he started just like basically
The actions justify the means.
well, yeah, but he started like heavily influencing innocent people, like a lot of innocent people, because he just deemed everybody on the mainland as the enemy, and so he just ignored the
You're
fact.
not allowed in here.
Oh, he's starting to
Cool.
sneak in. So yeah, no, I think he definitely should have called it at some point, but he did. He chose not to.
Choice violence.
But he chose not to, which makes him a bad person. Who should be
Exactly.
put down.
Basically, but he couldn't have been because he was too strong.
Yeah, it's funny. Also, the only person who probably could are like they're like genetically bound to protect him or some shit like that.
Oh yeah, that's right. That was the other thing. Colin, I don't know if you remember this.
Mikasa is
Yeah,
literally
Mikasa
genetically-
and Levi are a race of people
Wait,
who are
Levi?
genetically like designed to be the like amazing fighters, and that's why they're so good. But they also are bound to the Command Titan.
Wait, so Levi could have never killed Eren even.
No,
What?
Yeah,
he was never going to be allowed to.
it's a whole thing.
It was well, maybe Eren. Actually, I don't remember if it's specifically Command Titan or no, it had to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the royal line.
Yeah, but Eren's not part of the royal line.
I thought he had to be to get the command titan.
No, it just means that he wasn't very good with it, and it took him way longer. And then
Oh, okay.
and then also he didn't. Part of the Command Titan ability as well is passing down the memories of the previous owners,
Okay.
and that can only have happened through the royal bloodline. And that's also why the royal bloodline was able to use the power instantly, because they already knew how to do it. But the biggest problem with that was that the original king that had it was so bloodthirsty and wanted war all the time that it heavily influenced generations of kings.
Yeah.
And that's why it was like the one king broke past it and left the mainland. And that's the whole story behind that guy. But anyways, well, if you enjoyed the video, consider liking and subscribing.
Definitely go check out our other content.
Until next time, peace out.
Bye bye.
That's crazy.